Peace and love, y'all. This is Elle. Good morning. This early in the morning is just not making any sense of me so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, damn. Like, you gotta love you. You gotta be able to look in the mirror and say, oh my God, girl, you are the one. And this is just, this is just that time. But anyway, y'all, good morning. Welcome to the Chronicles of El. Thank you for all those who are just now coming across my page, liking and subscribing me. I appreciate my fam, my daughters, my supporters, all those that are liking, subscribing. I love y'all. Basically, the Chronicles of El. For those who don't know, today is October 13th. Exactly. Shit, I don't know what time it is. I can't tell you. It's 9:39. Just got an Instagram message and it say 9:39. Um, yeah, basically, the Chronicles of El. Just basically, like my life chronicles. Basically, we're all our own walking Bibles. We're all our own uh, historical, um, spiritual stories. And it's up to us to tell our lives. And so, this is just the realness, highs and lows on my spiritual journey. I'm an empath. Um, I do absorb people's energy a lot. I do take a lot of people's external negative energy. And I don't really do much for myself, though. I must say, I've been bred and taught to do things for everybody but myself. And then when it's time to do something for me, it's hard. So it's been 2 years now. I'm going on homeless. November 4th, 2018. We had to move out of our home. The owner died, and her kids were fighting over the property or whatever, and they didn't want to take any more rent from me or anything. Just living in a nice 2-bedroom house in Compton, paying $700 a month. It did come down to where some rent wasn't paid for a little bit because the house was in foreclosure. And they didn't want anything from me. They just wanted me to move out because she didn't leave the house to anybody. And they were trying to, get the property. They had took out a couple of loans on a couple of her properties, and that particular house was in foreclosure. I had no knowledge until I went to the county clergy after I moved out. But anyway, peace and wellness with that. They gave me a 60-day notice. We went to court and everything. I showed the receipts that I had. I showed the lease I had. They had me subleasing. I showed all the pictures that I used to take the initiative to fix the house up. So they didn't want me to see the judge, which I probably should have done. I could have got more time in the home, or the judge probably could have told me that I didn't have to move. But I let them, we did an outside settlement agreement, me and her family. They gave me an additional 40 days for free. Didn't give me you didn't put any eviction or anything on my credit or anything like that. We settled out of court. So they gave me 40 days to try to find a place, and then just to surrender over the key, which I did. And because of a workers' comp injury from 2011, workers' comp totally 100% incapacitated me. So I fought my workers' comp case from 2011 to 2000 and almost. I settled my case in 2015 for literally $4,000 a year. I added it up what they gave me from 2011 to 2015. From what I settled for, basically was $4,000 a year. Y'all know I could have made more money than that, probably panhandling. So I settled that, and I haven't been back to the workforce. They totally incapacitated me out, so I can never go back into the workforce. So I have to get that little supplement tool that they give, and then I have to basically use my hands as tools to plow. Hair, soap, shea butter. I have things for spiritual rituals. I make candles. I make all things spiritual. What else? I have so many things in my storage. I've worked in many hair salons. I'm a shaman. I'm a spiritualist, like I said. There's many things that I do. And a lot of people know me. A lot of people love me. I'm just a real humble, cool, collective person. I'm a Sag. And power shout out to the Sagittarius is where y'all at. I really just want to show people, the struggle, what I've been through. So I'm out here with my children. We've been homeless for 2 years. And I've taken care of us. Like, we slept in my car for 8 months, literally slept in my car. And I had a gym membership. We showered at the gym. I still washed my kids' clothes. We still ate. I ironed their shit. I fed them every day. I had a propane burner in the park. I would go cook our meals. We stayed clean. I handled my shit for 8 months. My daughters finished out the school year. We moved to New Mexico and was out there for 3 months. Stayed with a friend. Then I got my own little mobile home for like 2.5 months. Then we moved back to Cali last year in October. And I was living in a motel for 3 months. Then I went and moved in a transitional house for 9 months. And I moved out of there, moved to South Carolina with my sister. Thought I was going to be starting over down there. Stayed down there a month. And we just moved back to California September 10th of 2020. So we've been back now a little over a month, still homeless. I've been staying with my mom since I've been here. We're in a hotel now. I had to rent a room for 2 nights because I'm sleeping in like not a recliner, but like a chair that looked like a recliner, but it doesn't recline, so my knees hurt. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to drop this $100+ $150 on this room for a couple of nights because I just need some rest. I haven't slept in the bed in over a month now. So I needed some good rest. I've been knocked the fuck out too. I laid down about 3 a.m. this morning. I got up going on 8. So I'm grateful for my inner spiritual divine. I do feel like we're all gods and goddesses. That's why I say I'm evil lordess, eternal lordess, evil lord, evil lordess, eternal love, eternal lord, everlasting. That's what EL stands for. I'm my own goddess and I'm my own devil. Evil lordess and eternal lord. I'm eternal lord and I'm y'all know what I'm saying. That's where L comes from. It could be evil, eternal, everlasting. It's all. We're everything. Damn, I'm beautiful. I mean, the cheekbones, though. Like, you can't buy these. I used to be insecure about how I looked. I got teased a lot. But as I've really come into myself, I'm gorgeous. I am beautiful. Like, it's scary sometimes when I look at myself because I try to look from a perspective from people from the outside. And I would be intimidated by me because I have such a strong look. So sometimes when I look at me, I get a little scared, like, damn, is that what people feel when they look at me? Because sometimes I see people just staring at me and you'll take offense to it, but when you recognize that they're really just trying to get into the uniqueness of who you are, and then they want to think about, who is that? How does she think? How does she respond? How does she react? How does she feel? It makes you question that. I look at people now from that perspective, so I respect it. And I don't take offense now when people look at me. But I felt like I should give y'all a little rundown of what the Chronicles of El would be like. So since I told y'all that little bit of the story, you'll see things trickling from that. You'll see Me going through things or dealing with things or things just filtering out based off my circumstances, my homelessness. For 2 years, I'm a single mother. I have two children, 11 and 13, two girls I've been raising by myself since day one. And that's hard because people expect you to be the one to do it all. And it's like, well, damn, I'm missing a partner. You feel me? It's just me and y'all throwing all this weight on me and all this responsibility. Like, I just did this shit by myself. You feel me? So I've been out here, in the struggle for quite some time. I say since my divorce 15 years ago, I've been inconsistent. And so basically, the Chronicles of El is showing the highs and lows of the past, but it's also showing the prominent future, the present, what I'm doing to overcome all of the obstacles that I've been through. And it starts with admitting with yourself. It starts with admitting your own truth. It starts with admitting your own faults. It starts with just yourself, where you have to take the blame off of everybody else that you could say had a space in your life where they did something to cause a reaction. We still have to take accountability for ourselves. It's a choice, spiritually and metaphysically. So that comes into the physical plane existence. It comes from the metaphysical. So all the pain, everything, I perceive it as communication from our higher selves, higher goddess up here, our higher realms, and they're able to articulate communication through the body, and it's perceived as pain. So each body part that's in pain tells you something in the spirit realm that's going on that you need to be working on. That's your quest as the Christ, as the whatever you want to consider yourself here. You are the word, the wordist of God, goddess, your higher self, your spirit, your being, and it comes into physical manifestation through you as spirit. So, connecting with God, Goddess, the higher self, one, brings you in balance with yourself, with your 7 chakras. And each one of them has a different color that they articulate from and that they emulate. They imitate that light. They are that light. And that's just all it is. I have tapped into all of those realms so that I can know who I am, become one with me, and manifest. I'm not here to save anybody. I'm not here to preach to anybody. I'm just here to communicate with y'all, to speak with y'all about what's real for me and what's been happening. Whatever you can relate to it. Whatever you can't, let that be me. Let this be my opinion. Let this be who I am, because that's all it is anyway. We have to take what we need and spit out the rest. It's just like a digestive system. The stomach gets the nutrition from what you give it, and the rest turns into shit, and you shit that shit out. So that's what the Chronicles of El is going to be about. Spiritual. You may hear me cussing. You might see me smoking. I might, have a drink here and again. It's life. I've lived in the shadows. I've lived in religion for so long. And then when you're free from all of that, free from thinking that something just governs you and you have to do everything everybody else does, free from that bullshit, it's scary because you feel like you're standing out here alone with no covering. Like, oh, I'm out here ass naked. Oh, I stepped away from the church. And, that independence is scary. But you got to keep walking it, because it is a solo walk, and that's what I appreciate about accepting myself and accepting that nobody's to blame for what I have gone through. People are influenced, and people set their intentions out, and yes, it is to pull you down and all that sort of stuff. But for me, I like to take my mind to different aspects of who we are. Try not to hold people too much to what I see them doing right now. And that's probably the problem. That's probably the problem. And what y'all thought? I can't get high in here. I can't bring no blunt in here. Let me go on my mask. I went in my mask, especially for y'all. Ain't nobody in here. Um, See how much I love y'all? Cause I love you. My people, I'm thinking of you. Trying to be more of a transparent God is for you. And I don't expect much in return, but we're gonna see it through. Cause I love you. Ah, 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 ah. I love y'all. You know why? Because I love me. And I love my children. And I love my life. I love my purpose. I love everything that I've been through. I love everything that I'm going through. I love everything that I will go through. Because I count all joy for everything. Everything is vital. Everything is necessary in my life, in our lives. And I've grown to accept it. And I'm no longer beating myself up for choices that I've made. Because if I would have not made those choices, I wouldn't be able to do and be where I am right now. I wouldn't be able to be transparent to you. So this is my life through transparency. Some of it may seem graphic. Some of y'all might be like, damn, that's hood, that's gutter, that's whatever. I mean, I'm out here. I do what I have to do. I don't make up an excuse. I'm not the type of woman to give an excuse. If I have laundry, I'll push a basket to the laundromat. I'm gonna get my shit done. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna push a trolley. I'll push my groceries from a store. I'm not that type of sis. I'll get out here and cook food and shit. I'll go place to place selling my stuff. That's what I've done these past 10 years. How y'all think I've lived? I've sat and right with the Mexicans in front of the county office. You selling tamales? I got hot dogs. I got candy for my folk who got to sit up in this motherfucker 10 and 11 hours all day. This catering truck giving y'all all this fucked up nasty ass food. I got enchiladas on that ass. I was selling hot dogs. I had my shit wrapped in foil. Had the condiments all ready to go. I'm selling sodas. I was right there by the 91 freeway years back, right with the tamale bitch. Bitch, you can get out here and sell and ain't nobody looking at you like you disgraceful. I'm right next to that ass. Brown and brown. You feel what I'm saying? People who got the taste for tamales, get your shit. People who want hot dogs and lemon heads and now and laters, I had gum for that ass. I had because I know the struggle. I know what we need. I'm not just trying to give you what you want. I'm here to give you what you need. My products, everything, what makes me different about everybody else is that I have the intentions of goddess. I have the intentions of God. I am goddess. I am God. I am Lordess. I am Lord. And what makes it different is the spirit that comes behind it. You can buy anything. There's plenty of people selling shit that I did 15, 20 years ago that wasn't even popular. All of the resin and all of that shit, this artwork, all this deco art, the glitter on the glass. I started this gangster shit. I've been doing this shit since I got out of high school, crafting, and these ideas that y'all got now during Corona, I had then. But I was playing around and exploring myself, and there's so many things I wanted to do. I dabbed a little in everything and tried to bring everything into one roof. You know, I've still been struggling with that. But I have so much massage stuff. I have clothes. I have my boutique. That's what I was doing before I moved out of my space. I had left the salon and turned my home into my boutique salon space. It's called Lockery House of Natural Hair and Boutique. And I was doing my clients' natural hair. They were coming to me. I had my jewelry all on the wall. I had my massage table set up, my chiropractor chair, my Palo Santo, my sage, my frankincense, my myrrh, my copal gum. I have my own resins and stuff that I've made up. I have incense, oils, soaps, all your spiritual shamic needs. I make certain oils, bless the house, certain things like the rice and just you name it. That's me. That's all what I do. I do all that. You come to Mama. You come to Elle. I'm not going to overcharge you either. Not only am I going to give you my spirit, and I'm going to show you the love that you need and deserve, and you're going to find your virtue. See, that's people like, well, why are you struggling in this and that if you got all the answers? This. I'm here because of me and because of you. I'm here because of you. How would you be getting this information if I was somewhere balling out of control, living my life? Who would be here to share with you and spit the real? So let me do me, and I'll let you do you. And we come together and we formulate and we articulate, you know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate to spirulate. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I didn't hit this pen, y'all. That's exactly what's happening. But yeah, that's the Chronicles of El. Pretty much in a nutshell, that's me. I love sisters. I love my brothers. I really just see a better future for us. And it all starts in our perception. Everybody trying to change the world. You cannot change the world. All you can change is you. When you change you, you change the world. Change is the hardest thing that we can do. But when you change you, you change the world. And that's what I'm realizing. I'm working on me. But don't think that I can't still bless you. Don't think that I still don't have the knowledge that you need. Because I'm God. My spirit knows all. My physical is out here trying to do its own thing. But my physical and my spiritual are two different entities. My spiritual entity has the knowledge for you because Sag did the traveling. I've been all over. I am the archer. I'm the head god. I'm the guru. I'm that higher knowledge. That's why we aim towards the sky with those arrows. Sag is God, goddess. There's 2 planets. My planet is Jupiter. I have over 60 moons. Got my own sun. Got my own everything. Sag is self-sufficient. Ruled by Jupiter, god of Zeus. Zeus and Jesus sound the same to me. Z-E-S-U-S, J-E-S-U-S. They say Zeus is the ruler of the gods. Zeus is the king of the gods over all of the zodiacs, over all of the spiritual aspects of the sky. Sag, I'm a humble Sag. I'm very humble. I love people. Every sister that I've vibed with, I've always taken the back seat because they get intimidated by everything that I can do. So I have to dumb myself down just to be around people, just to have people in my energy, just to have people in my space. I have to dumb people down. I'm dumb myself down so I can vibe. Otherwise, people are going to think I'm bougie, I'm stuck up, or I'm a bitch, or I think I'm a know-it-all. So this is why I've lost so many aspects of myself. Being with other sisters and helping them overcome what they're going through. They always, for years, I had a best friend for over 20 years. She sucked me dry. She was a vampire. By the time I looked up, I had helped and coached her into accomplishing her life's dreams and visions and everything. And I didn't have anything. Just a willing vessel, but being used in the wrong way. Exhausting myself, depleting myself. Even in all of my relationships, exhausting myself, depleting myself. Now I realize there's nothing I have to prove to anybody but to myself. I don't even have to prove anything to my children because my quest is different. Before they were here, I had a purpose. So as I stand in myself, I stand in you. As I believe in me, I believe in you. But it starts with myself. So I just want y'all to like and subscribe and share me. We can share our visions. Y'all can come on. Y'all can come in. Leave a comment in the comment section. We all got our own journeys. I'm just sharing mine. No harm, no feelings. I don't want y'all taking offense to anything that I do or say. Some discrimination shit might come up. All type of shit is going to come up, I yell, I scream, I fuss. I separate myself from my spirit, and I have to operate in this physical realm. And it's a lot that I go through. But the more I go through with my physical, the stronger I know that I am in my spirit. And that's what I have hope for. So I'm homeless right now, but I'll be 39 in November, which is in 2 weeks. So I got a month and a half, maybe a month and a week. My birthday's on the 23rd. Baby L start Sag. You understand what I'm talking about? Coming out of Squirt and bringing some of that water. I'm cusp. I'm temperate. So I possess that water power too, baby, and that fire. Coming for that ass. For that, and all lived is live. Lived is devil backwards. That's all the devil is a lived experience, because it seems like the devil comes up when a lived experience from the past that's what keeps us stuck, because everything that happens in the present, it reminds us of the past. It's a trigger to a memory, to a thought. That's what causes us to live down in our lower selves. Live is the devil. It's an experience that you've lived that can be repeated, that can cause some shit to be fucked up. DEVIL LIVED. Devil lived. Live. Just like dog is God backwards. That means that God can be God, El, eternal Lordess, everlasting Lord, and God can be dog, evil Lordess, evil Lord. It's you need light and shadow to make a whole. So stop thinking that you're gonna chase your dark side away and your shadow side. You have to tame it. They have to work together. All members of the body. One member cannot say to the other, I do not need you. It's a body. Like a body of water, a large mass. It's a body. We're a body. You're a body. I'm a body. Body, body, baby. Your body all around. Oh, see where y'all got me going today? Let me get off here. It's been 28 minutes. I just wanted to give y'all a little rundown. And I might do this a couple of times. And each time it's going to change, but it'll be around the same. The base will be the same. So I'm doing what I need to do to get me a place by my birthday. I'm like, it's been 2. 2 is the number of stability. 2 is partnership. It's worth it. It's worth it for me. It's worth it for my 2 children. We need a place. We have to rent a room. They out here with me in this task. It's been difficult. It's been difficult, but we have made it through, because that's what God do. Being purified, baby. Coming through that fire. All purifying fire. Burning everything out of me that's not like God. This God. Lordess. Lord. Eternity. Eternal. I love y'all. I love me. I love us. I love we. There's different entities of me. You may see me laughing and all that, and then just go cold face. I'm not doing a Kanye or any of that. He doing that shit on purpose. He trying to get attention. It's just, there are different aspects. There's different levels of us. And that's another thing with elevation. I'm elevating. I'm taking y'all on this level of elevation. The elevator goes up and it goes down. So, if there's 8 floors, the 4th floor is the balance between the 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. So 4 is the middle number. So y'all be blessed. Like and subscribe to Chronicles of El. Come on and let's share these highs and lows together. Peace and love to y'all always. What?